take off the extension, and we still gotta get that back on. The extensions. This part, so this is your ratchet, your extension, and your adapter. I need the adapter and the extension. So you're supposed to go. So I need. Nope, there's only, but if you look, see the band? That's the only thing that was holding that on. So this one doesn't have a band, so that's just a regular valve cover bolt. So the last one is it's back here that we didn't get it fully off. I got it that time. Good. Take these two, we need them that magnetic nut tray on the shop. And just set them over there. Okay, so next thing we can do, we already disconnected the coil. So now this should be free to come up once we pull all of our spark plugs. So go ahead and start pulling that coil out. Just grab by the coil. We got new ones. Now you know how to take it out. Start back here. This one on the real tight.
Can it twist?
You can twist it, they'll twist. Most of the time, you just grab them. So I'm seeing I've got two fingers over here and I'm pushing it like that. I can't get it going that way. There it is. This. One more. Back here. Okay, now this whole thing should come out once we get it off this. Twist it. I want to pull it straight out that way. So hold on. You see how it's not moving? It's still attached over here. So if I can create a little slack, this thing to rotate. When you grab onto this pipe like this, let's just try to, oh, it's twisting, but it's not. It's the band. It's stuck in all the grind and gunk. Okay, can you get me the other parts? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to grab onto the band itself. There's always, when you have your pliers, you know you're going to grab something that big, adjust them, so that way when you're closing, your jaws are as big as you want them to be. That way you're not putting undue tension on it. So when I grab that little band, I know it's this big, right? So I want to have my jaws set as close to that as possible. So I'm not squeezing it, trying to crimp it. So, you grab the metal band. Let's see if I can't break it free. You didn't find that flat-headed screwdriver? Always got to be one thing that wants to be difficult. That can help us with this. Is that 10mm long wrench still over there? It's right here. So, use this. See if we can See how this, it's like a spring that's separated? I want to do the same thing on the other side. It's just not doing it yet. Because of all the gunk and the grind. Man, I thought we were going to clean the car, like we were going to come back to all the engine and everything. I'm just messing with you. Nobody would expect me to do that.
You should see the car.
Oh, I had you put that back in my trunk, that black screwdriver. With the yellow handle, black and yellow handle. Now since you're back and look. See, this gets a lot of gunk buildup on it because of where it sits at. Not a lot of airflow, just a lot of dust, dirt, debris, wetness. Gap's growing. She did? That's good. It's always a good sign when you can see your floor. So, again, the issue is, right, we've got this little clamp that holds that down in place. We put that nut through here, it squeezes it together to hold that tube in place. A lot of American engines don't even have a tube like that. You'll just see all the wires going. This is kind of just to keep everything neat and organized. What I'm curious of, and just a thought, because I've been looking at it, is how are we going to, and it might be even as simple as pulling the boots off again, but how do you get this through the hole? See what I'm saying? So you think they had the wires and then made the plastic tube around it? I don't think so. I think the boot comes off one end and you slip, put the wire through and you can put it back on. I think so. No. Well, I guess we'll find out. That's that. That was a zip tie.
This
No, as I said, you take the whole boot off. This is a boot. This plastic in, and you have the heat shield in there.
this comes off.
And then there's a. This is also a boot.
This comes off.
It might.
Okay.
I think it comes off the other end. I think so. Pretty sure.
I bet you a quarter like doesn't.
Oh, we're betting? Oh, buddy. That might work. Can you get my needle nose pliers? They should be inside in the hall closet. I'll keep trying with this, but I think that'll be the ticket. Can we get this gap back there? Good morning, and welcome back to Mr. Shrink's Garage. We're working on ignition today. I already pulled all the old plug wires off, old coil off. Well, plug wires are on. We're just getting the tube off. Thank you for joining us.
I found your Father's Day present.
Say again?
I found your Father's Day present.
You found my Father's Day present. Oh, look at that! The black and yellow screwdriver. We'll try that first. It's long, so we get in here. And wedge. Look at that. Open.
What did we use that for? Screwdriver for last second.
I don't remember. We needed it for something. I thought. We just have a problem, but it's just time on the grades.
What am I looking for?
I don't know. Was it Audi? There we go. It's off. Okay, go ahead and pull that out through the front. Let's make sure when we see, I need to get my tool card on so we just put our tool on top of it. Yep, just get all your wires so you're not pulling any tension as you carefully feed it. Yep, I'd rotate that whole thing. Keep pulling these out. All these are pulling out. Keep going. Keep going. Hold on. Keep going. There it is. Wow, look at that dirty beast. See, so this is the one that in the back was all crudded up. But look, now there's even less crud over here. So now we get to figure out. No, we can clean it for sure. See, I need to get my workbench over here so we've got a station to work at, you know what I mean? Like put our stuff down. And because this, I'm pretty sure it's this end. No?
Yeah, only a quarter.
We'll see. Because this, ooh, that will fit through there.
Yeah, but these won't.
No, but if you take the heat off, the heat shield like you did on the other one, remember? Didn't you pull this part off? I thought you pulled it off on one of them.
Pulled the wire.
Yeah, but even still, look, see, that's not going to fit through there.
So you're not only a quarter.
No, we're going to figure this out because there's no way this was manufactured unless there's a split in this, which there's not. It's one solid piece of plastic.
I told you they did it on purpose.
There's no way.
There is. Is one.
I disagree.
Yes.
I disagree. And I don't think it's this end because that's molded to go all the way through there. But this end, it wouldn't surprise me if this silicone boot, look at, see, that's not molded to there. So.
That won't come off.
And there's a spring clip. No, that's part of the retainer for that. Yeah, I almost guarantee you it comes off this way.
Still only a quarter.
Why?
Because you're not.
How do you, we don't know that I'm not right yet. Why are you putting your dirty hands on me? Mine aren't dirty enough. Because at first I thought, oh, maybe the boot slides on this way, like you can slide it back. But if you slide it back, how does that help you get the wire out? I mean, it might. But yeah, see, there's just, this is one piece. It doesn't open up. So it's gotta be. It's gotta be.
No.
This won't fit through there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
The little rubber part would if you took the metal heat shield off. But the upper won't. This part won't fit through these holes on the side. You can set that aside for now. We're not done with taking off the old stuff yet. So.
Can I have permission to break it?
No. Don't want to break anything. So, I'm not going to pull the spark plugs out until we get all of this clean. Because I don't want to drop anything inside the engine. So remember when we built the toy engine to learn, the spark plug goes directly into the cylinder head. So if you, when you get this one off, or this one off, or that one, you can look straight down and you'll see the piston down there. So if we drop anything in there, that's in the engine. And if it's inside the cylinder, between the piston and the valves, that's how you bend the valve and break things. We definitely don't want to do that. So we want to scrape around the bottoms up there, so that's fine too. See, I would always just grab the shop vac and just scrape and suck at the same time. But we've got this piece right here. This is kind of, we have a replacement for it. See, we've got another one of these wires. I'm pretty sure you get off by popping it out the screw.
Oh my gosh, it's silver.
Yes, look at those, we'll clean that up. And that goes down there. So, you see these wires come out of this screw? You don't need that. Oh, unless you're going to clean stuff up. So you see these wires that come out of the, what is this called? Remember, you've got your coil that goes here, that sends a spark to the top. What does this do with the spark?
Turns it to the other part.
Distributes the spark to all the cylinders. What do you think that's called?
Distributor.
Distributor, that's right. Now, if you look, see this pin in here? Ugh. Doesn't want to come off because it's old. That top comes off. What do you think that top part's called? I'll give you a hint. It's a cap that covers the distributor. So what do you think that's called? Distributor cap. That's it. Most car stuff is pretty simply named. So yes, we have a replacement distributor cap. Over there in the black box.
Which one?
The big one that says import direct on it. Go there and look at it. I'll take your screwdriver from you.
No. This one?
I actually need it.
This one?
That one, yeah. You can open it. You're going to need it. Can I see this? See, so this has that same thing. I'm pretty sure you do it just like this. Just like that. Right? Now, if you look at it from the side, pretty sure that clip spring that pops straight up. It's just that'll do it. So where should I test it at? On this one?
Oh, you broke it.
It's just old. Is the problem. That's just a spring clip. Oh, you know what? I'm wrong. Look on the side over here. You see it? This is, I can only see it's green. It is a spring clip. See right there? That's where that metal is right through. So just pulling on it isn't going to move that anyway. I would have broken it, you're correct. So we have to manipulate that spring. Which means we have to figure out how to also get it back on. Not fun. Actually, I wonder if they go Look at that. Okay. Ready? See? Sometimes you just gotta be smart what you're working with. Push down on it, comes right out. Oh, I didn't even have to undo that. That's cool. You just plug that right back in. Take it around that way.
Not sure. I checked on the wire.
Why'd you do that for? All right, that's awesome. Super easy. So yeah, look at this how it works. You push down on that, and then you pull.
Do it to that one.
Right. Oh, see, it's already just, when you push it together, it pops up. Simple dimples. This is how it works. Which one? And here. Oh.
I'm scared this, what you did.
It's just going to, what does that mean?
The thing you found. Look at the thing.
Oh, is that a slide on?
That's on my phone.
I think. Sorry about that. So here's the cap. Right? So get to the new cap.
Your work's texting you.
Pull out of the box. Yeah, see, this is how I was breaking it.
It was orange?
Let's try to fix that.
You just
This
take
one
this
was-
one.
No.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. Okay. Oh yeah, because that's the clip that holds on, which means I really jacked that up. but it's fixable. It's just metal. See, when I stuck my screwdriver in at that angle to pop it up, see, this side doesn't even have any of those. Which means somebody else jacked it up before me. But what I want you to see is I want you to look inside. So remember we talked about, what's the spinning piece called in there? Spinning piece? Get the whole thing together is called a distributor. This is a distributor cap. That's called a rotor. What does the rotor do?
Spin.
It spins. So it spins, you see the big flat piece on top? That makes a connection here. You can see this on a spring. And then as that spins, it makes contact with each one of those little contactors inside the cap. So the spark goes from the battery to the coil to the distributor cap. Then the power's coming in the top, right here, coming out here into the top of the rotor. And the rotor spins, and every time it makes contact with one of those contactors, it sends that spark through the wire to the spark plug inside the engine. So to get all this done correctly and efficiently, you have to do what's called timing the engine. But that's a subject for another day. But you time when piston number 1 is at TDC, and the rotor should be at piston number 1. So that way everything's going all at once, creates a spark, creates combustion, and boom. So the last piece we have to remove is this rotor. We need to pull it straight out. See? There's our rotor. Now, get our new rotor. It's over there in the little orange box. Man, what a fly box.
Which little
little black box. And what I want you to look at, and this is the whole reason why I'm changing all this stuff. I mean, you can even tell from the cap. If you look at
black.
If you look at the amount of wear they've got, that's fine. But look at the amount of wear from the tip tooth. That's from hitting up against these. See, so if you put this in here like this, don't do it on that one, it's fine. But even look at that one, look how much wear the round rod has compared to that one. But that goes in there, and every time it touches that metal tooth, yeah, that's what it's going to do. But you're right, we need to get this orange cap off of here. Can you pull it out? Well, actually, I think we can do this and just push down on the orange. I don't think there's any other teeth holding it in. Let me see. This one's going. We'll do one at a time. That's pretty good. Now this side.
Dad, your fingernails are black except for your fingernail.
Well, it's hard for oil to stick to your fingernails. Okay, there it goes. It's popping out. There we go. See? Old. New. Yeah, see, somebody already broke this thing that I broke.
Why is this one heavier?
Which one?
This one.
Shouldn't be.
Feel it. It's heavier.
It's probably got more components inside of it. Better components because it's older. It's typically the way we talk about it. Everything was made better in the old days. In the 1900s, the late 1900s.
You forgot this.
I know, I'm going to try to fix this really quick. If I just push it down in. It's not. What do you mean?
You want to try?
What?
High five.
High fives? I like high fives. High five.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, fine. High five. Okay, so I don't know what this piece is called. It's probably just a distributor cap cover, which is fine. You want this? Hold on, I'm trying to finish this thing. It's all nice and pretty. I'm pretty sure this sits down in that little groove. Oh no, that's as far down as it goes. until we replace it again. That's how long this will take.
There's a crack on the windshield.
Yep, you gotta find a new windshield. Okay. Cap goes in. Which way does it go? The 3 go to the top, the high 3. Yep. Just like that.
Okay, push it in.
And it pushes in.
Oh, come on.
Oh god. First things first, though, we got to put our new rotor on as well. Oh. That's better. And these are keyed, and by keyed, if you look inside here, you'll see they only go on one way. So
I can't put the rest of it.
it'll work. Don't break my shelf now.
Can I? I was the one who built your shelf.
Well, that don't mean you get to break it.
You broke it last.
So.
You're the one who made me cut myself.
Oh, you want to try that one more game? I'm the one that did what now? I'm the one that told you, hey, there's gloves, you should probably wear them.
You didn't use them. Wash them.
Now, when I did it, do you think that I cut myself?
Yeah.
I did, so I told you to wear gloves.
You need to build that stuff.
The 2 in the garage.
Yes, but those gloves are horrible.
They're horrible.
Now he has blood in your gloves.
Just don't see it. What else is this? Is my rubber plastic mallet mower over there? Or leave it?
No.
Orange screwdriver, please?
Did you say orange? It's yellow.
Yellow, sorry. I don't want to mess up this compact.
What if we break it right now?
Now, do you remember which way this goes? It's a good thing I do. I also took pictures. So, if you remember, right, when I was taking the caps off to hold this on there, where did I popped the first one off at and it went off easy? Then I went to the other side, stuck my screwdriver down,
Broke it.
and that's how I messed it up. So, that would mean that was on the far side. Which means this was on this side. That's an air earbuds. No, there's no earbuds. No, I said it's an air dam cover. There we go. Now our caps on nice and tight. Yes, we got everything replaced so you can scrape and clean. Again, I would recommend getting the vacuum. Even if you grab the bucket back out of the shop. Yeah, come on, let's grab it. Put my sunglasses on. Oh, never mind. Just try to use mine.
got you too. What?
And if that fan ain't doing it for you, you can turn it up to high speed. Alright. Here you go. Electricity, and you can always aim it too. So it's going more towards that. Let's move your phone.
I'll put it in my pocket.
Oh, I'll put it over here on the shelf. So it's out in the sun, where it'll be hot.
I'll put some music on.
Oh, yeah, if you put your phone on speaker right here, you can listen to music.
No, but it's gonna kill my battery.
The next step is going to be where we have this plugged into power. I can throw a power strip on here and bring the speaker over too.
Which speaker?
The one that's out back.
Well, we have a speaker back there.
I know.
Sure.
You want to do that first so you can get fully set up before you start scraping?
Yeah.
The sun, you should have more shade in
Like 30 minutes.
just a few hours. I mean, not even hours yet, probably 30 minutes. You want to take a break, go eat something?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I need more longer in the sun. My phone will shut off.
Yeah, mine's probably already in the same spot. So I would vacuum that all out and then do that.
Let's see if it's even on.
It is.
Sure? It's kind of short.
It works. You can always set that on something higher too, to reach better. Okay, you did just right there. So remember, our goal is going to be around the spark plug as well. That way when we take those out, that's our next step. We'll replace the spark plugs and we'll run our spark plug wires through the tube, get all that settled and figured out, and once we've got that done, then we'll put the coil on. We got to do the coil on while there's less junk before we do it. Just got to find our last mounting screw now that everything's kind of out of the way over there. Which I still don't see yet. So I'm gonna go wash my hands, check in at work, and be right back.
From my speaker. You have my speaker.
I'll use speaker. Come here real quick. Take a break.
Bluetooth connected.
Connected to voice. Hold on.